Thank you for participating in our survey. This survey is about your habitual activities. A habitual activity is an activity that you conduct at least once per month. First step in this survey is to enter your activities and their frequencies. You can select if you conduct an activity or not, and also you can enter how often you conduct these activities per day, per week, per month, or even per year. I choose activity full-time work just to show you how the system works in the future steps. In this page, you are supposed to give a name to each location of your activities. The blue box in this page shows how you can enter a name for a location. You should choose a name that you can easily remember in the future, and it represents the geographical location of that activity. For example, for my work, I will go to Eindhoven University. Please remember not to give general names to a location like parkings or friend's house, and just give really explicit names. In the following pages, you're supposed to enter details of your activity, like the start time, where you come from, with which mode you go to the location of your activity. As an example, I start my trip by car and I end it by bus. Here we ask you if you might do this activity in any other way. For example, if you do this activity any other time of the day or with another mode, then you can choose both of these. Or if you just go from another location to the location of this activity, you can just choose one of the options. In this page, we ask you if you conduct this activity at any other location than the location you have already entered. I don't, so I will choose no and go to the next page. At this page, you're supposed to enter the geographical location of the activity you have already labeled before. We will show you the label you gave to each location. Then you can enter the approximate or accurate address in the search box and search for the location on the map. The information written in the blue box shows how you can choose a location on the map. As an example, I am going to enter the location of my house. So I can drag and drop the green arrow. This green arrow shows the exact location of my house. I should follow the same procedure for the next location, which is my work location. I can zoom in on the map and again drag and drop the green arrow. Sometimes a red balloon may appear on the screen instead of the green arrow. Then you have to select the red balloon and choose the location. And then you can also drag and drop the green arrow as before. In this step, you are supposed to enter your trip details. For the first part of my trip, I used car. Therefore, I should specify where I changed to bus. I will give this place a name as I have done it before. Then I will select the location. In this page, I can specify which route I take to go to the next location. With that regard, first I zoom into the origin of my trip, and by dragging the green balloon, I specify where I parked my car. Then I zoom out again. And specify the parking location in my destination. If I have made any mistake in entering the route, I can click on this button to reset the route again and then enter the details again. I take a bus in the second part of my trip. Here you already can see the name of the city that I start my bus trip in. Then I can choose which line I take to go to Eindhoven station. Then in the map, by zooming in, I can choose in which stop I get in the bus. I will zoom out again to see the whole map. I can choose if I get in another line to get to my final destination or not. Then I can choose the stop I will get out of the bus. In this page, I'm supposed to specify if there is any other route that I would take to go from my origin to my destination. I will just skip this part to show you how the rest of the system will work. In this page, I'm supposed to specify if there is any other route that I regularly take to go from my origin to my destination. I might take another route, therefore I will say yes. My next location is again best. The only difference is I will take this route instead. This is the last step of our survey. As you can see, a table is shown to you. This table represents how do you normally conduct this activity in several ways. For example, you see it includes the information about how frequently you conduct this activity. It includes the information about how frequently you conduct this activity, what are the activity locations, what are the start time that you have already entered, which transport mode you might use for these different trips, and these small maps represent the route you entered for this trip. Now you're supposed to enter how often you might choose each of these routine. For example, 50% of the time I choose routine 1 and I will do that in Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. I will enter the length of my activity, and 50% of the time I will do it in the second way. The activity duration is still the same, and I might again do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Tuesday. The last thing will be to confirm what I already entered. Thank you again for participating in our survey.